side.
Yeah.
Mine's
Hey, everybody, we are live. Michael, you want to start? Oh,
I'll be okay with that today.
hey, everybody, we are live. Michael, do you want to start us out here?
That's right. Thank you, Micah. So I'm Michael J. Patterson. I'm your host for Bringing Dad Home. We are going to be starting at 7 o'clock. And you remember me from Imposter Pastor, Amazing Grace, The Forge, and Disciples on the Moonlight. And I have this amazing team with me, Director Micah and Jody, and we have the actors. We have Jeffrey Urena, Susie Pratt, and Terry Stokes. Three of our lead actors in Bringing Dad Home.
I think we
And I'm
lost
gonna tell
Jeff.
y'all right now, this movie is amazing.
I think we lost
So-
Jeff. He'll be back.
I'm here. I'm just getting it on the TV. I'm in two different areas.
All
Fair enough.
right, cool.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hand it off to Micah. He's gonna give you a brief statement before we start the movie.
Sounds so formal, a brief statement. Hey, we are really excited to show you guys this movie, and also I just wanted to say that we have with us our, of course, Jody and I directed it. We also have our director of photography, Paula, is here, and then also the writer, Jen Tobler, is here with us, and so excited that you guys are here. Also wanted to let you all know that that tonight is more than about just watching the movie. One of the things that is our heart's desire is to have more eyes on the message of this film. This message of purpose as well as patience in a situation that is very prevalent in our society right now, and with the sandwich generation is what they call it. And so what happens is that we want you to be able to not only watch this movie, but at the end get have reviews and do reviews on IMDb, which is the Internet Movie Database. And between us all watching it at the same time, as well as us all reviewing it at the end, then that is actually going to trigger Amazon's algorithm in both places to just tell people that this is a movie that they need to see. And so we want to ask you as we watch it, and Michael will explain a little bit about how more that happens. But as we watch it, make sure that to just watch it all the way to the end. Even if you have to step away, then go ahead and let it continue to run, because it also picks up if people start watching it and then stop. So in a negative way. So want to encourage you to do that, and then also. We're going to walk you through. Should I do that now, Michael, as far as the IMDb?
Yeah, let's go ahead and knock that out real quick.
Okay. So if you, sometime during the movie, on your phone or on another device, we're going to be watching the movie on our TVs, but in the movie or on another device, I'd like for you, if you don't already have an IMDb account, it's very easy, it's very simple, it doesn't cost anything, to go to imdb.com and go ahead and set up an account so that at the end of the movie, we can quickly just leave a review and maybe what you thought about the movie.
That's right. And so what we want to do is I want you all to take a couple of minutes to go get your snacks, your drinks. Make sure that you have your movie up and it's ready, that you're ready to press play. Sorry about that. And we're going to just watch the movie. We'll have the live feed up, and we'll have everyone, put their comments, reactions. You'll hear from the reactions of the cast as well as the crew, and then after that, we'll have a Q&A, and cast will be able to answer your questions, and then we'll have open feedback. Now, we got to make sure that you all recommend this movie to your family and friends, as well as on IMDb, put your rating and your comments. And I want you all to enjoy the show. It's amazing, guys. Can't wait to show this to you all. That's it. Just give it a couple of minutes for them to get their stuff, and then I guess we can start at 7:10. Is that too much time? 7:10, and they can go get their snacks.
I'm in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Yes. Sure. All right. When I got home from making the film, uh, I was spent days thinking about the cast and the crew and working with those people. And I called Micah and told him that I had been baptized when I was a kid, but that was my parents' decision, not mine. And I said that I kind of felt like he was my pastor, and I'd like to come back to North Carolina and be baptized again. Michael said, "I'll call you right back." And he called back and he said, "We actually wanted to put a baptism scene in the film, but we ran out of time. So if we can get the cast and everything back, would you be okay with us putting your actual baptism in the film?" So, folks, when you watch the movie, when you see Pop getting baptized, that is my actual baptism. And that is actually me rededicating my life to Christ.
And that was
And,
that was amazing. That was a very, very special moment.
Everything came together exactly perfect.
That's right.
I found after working with these guys and everything, if you'll get out of the way and just let the Lord do his thing, it all works out the way it's supposed to. So I just, the biggest thing I've learned from this movie is get out of the way and let Lord handle it. He knows what he's doing.
That's right. That's right. All right, we're going to start in 2 minutes. So if you don't already have it rented, then go ahead and go on to Amazon Prime and rent it. I think it's $3.99, and then or you can purchase it if you want to. If you want to support Living Word Studios even more, that would be amazing. But go ahead and get it rented, but don't start it yet because we're going to all watch at the same time. So we'll do a countdown. Is okay, everybody's got it, and so we'll do a countdown and we'll all hit play at the same time. Now, those of you that are online in Facebook and YouTube and watching this there, you can keep this stream open while you're on your device, while you're watching it watching the movie on your TV, and you can be making comments if you want. Our cast and crew that are here will be there, and if you have any questions, even while the movie is playing, they'll be there responding. But like Michael said, we're going to be kind of open it up for Q&A at the end. So, and you'll be able to ask questions through those chats, and then I'll repeat those questions to the cast and crew. So, all right. So I think we are. It's 7:09, so we're about ready to start there, Michael.
That's right. So everyone enjoy this movie, and we can't wait to hear your feedback, your comments, and the Q&A. I can't wait to the actors talk about their roles. That's the exciting part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So it is 7:10. So we are going to do a countdown, and we want you to go ahead and start the movie in 10, 9, 7. I probably should just start at 5. That's a long countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start.
This place, we want it. Look at that handsome specimen.
That's the lesson.
Building his castle. This Angela Priest. Anyway, this is the next big moment. It was here. The master
Handsome specimen.
king of cats. Angela
now.
Speaking of that, how was that new baby?
Hey everybody, we are going to go ahead and turn the volume up on all the actors and filmmakers talking. If it's distracting while you're trying to watch the movie, then you can turn us down, and you can keep commenting. We'll comment back. But anyway, what were you saying, Susie?
I was saying, I just remember Nicole was trying not to show because she was pregnant while we were filming.
Oh yeah.
And it right the tap. She's such a little gal, and so her baby bump was showing.
Yeah. Well, she didn't know when we cast her. She didn't know she was pregnant.
Yeah.
And so between the time we cast her and when we started filming, first week you really couldn't tell, but then by the end we were, I think
5 weeks later.
Yeah, she was outside on the porch in a coat during one because we were trying to hide her bump.
Mm.
Come on, help me. Got anything?
Yeah, you can see my baby bulge there too.
Your baby bump.
Yeah, my baby bulge. That's what it is. I'm not.
Yeah. Hey, Terry, don't complain, man.
Okay.
I have quintuplets, okay?
All right.
All right, kiddo. Time to get ready.
Raylan's so cute. She's so adorable. Oh my gosh.
She was nominated for Best Child Actor in, I think, in content.
Oh, she was great.
Yeah.
Only thing is, it's not opening until February.
February?
I think someone told me she is taking a break from acting. I don't know if that's true or not, so I don't want to start a rumor, but she was focused on something else, like maybe a
Cheerleading.
sport or something.
Yeah, I think it was cheerleading.
Cheerleading, okay.
She was taking,
There you go. Good for her.
Yeah,
which she would be amazing at. I'm sure she is.
yeah,
She's got plenty of time to explore the acting world.
of course.
Plenty. You only got high school and middle school once.
What do you want?
She go to middle school or she?
How old is Raylan? She's
I
probably.
don't know.
I'm not sure.
Just because something doesn't form the way you want it to, doesn't mean you
I
can.
think she was 8. Was she 8, Jody? Jen?
8 or 9. Yeah.
So she'd be 11 now. She's got to be middle.
Yeah. And she wanted to be here, her and her family on vacation, so unfortunately she couldn't make it.
He's the hard man. Alcohol. I must be fun. It was too. I wanted to be those two. Probably never see this. I wanted to be.
Back in that hot attic.
Those attic scenes look so good though, with the lighting and everything.
Yeah.
It's such a nice scene between.
Absolutely.
It's really nice.
I think we also filmed this during the day and just made it look like nighttime, although it would have been a lot cooler temperature wise
If it
at
was
nighttime.
oh,
You were gonna ask how hot was it up there?
oh, it was.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we kept having to pause.
It felt like 100 some degrees.
It was nuts. Yeah, we would have to like go downstairs and get a breath. And then
You didn't realize how hot it was if you stayed up there, but then you could walk downstairs and go outside where it was 95 degrees and it felt like you were in the air conditioner.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the cameras kept overheating, so we had to a couple times we had to stop and cool them down. Somebody said Raylan is 12 now, so
Oh,
that's good. Almost a teenager.
I'm trying to watch myself.
By the way, is everybody aware that in just 2 weeks, Jody is having a birthday?
and so are you because you share a birthday.
That's right. I was.
I keep trying to catch him, but he keeps trying to get older.
I love that. Go Fish King.
The Go Fish King.
Yeah.
Every time she just came in, it just light up the room.
I think Jessica Oates, who's our production designer and makes all the props and stuff, that little hat, I think her daughter actually made the Go Fish King hat
Oh,
for that scene. Lila, or not Lila. I'm sorry.
So the casting and the chemistry in this movie is like impeccable. Like you all did such an amazing job. Terry, hats off to you, buddy. Jeffrey, Susie.
Thank you.
oh, thanks.
Hope I get to work with you guys soon because
Yes.
Be great.
excellent.
Michael, you were great in the Imposter Pastor, dude.
Thanks, man.
That movie was awesome. You were great. It was great seeing Matt play 2 different characters. I lost my mind. I didn't realize it was just Matt was the one person doing that until they told me.
I know a lot of people said that. They were like, really? I'm like, yeah, he played a dual role and it was really good.
Then I watched the credits and I realized, oh, okay, because they showed
Yeah.
the credits showed
So
it.
whenever you see the over the shoulders, where you kind of see both of them with the back of one head, that's I think nine times out of 10 that was Jamie in a wig.
That's
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
running around in the room, running into the wall and come. Oh man, so funny.
And then Jim wrote one heck of a script in that one too.
Yeah.
Like y'all are so talented. Like
Matt did a great job in this film too. We told him do you have a French accent? And so he was like, let me work on it. And so then he came back and we were like, holy cow. We actually
Great.
had somebody who was French thought he was from, because I think what Godsey speaks French. He's I forget where he's from, but
From Haiti.
Haiti, yeah. And so he thought he actually was from France. But he had a coach.
Yeah, he was very good. It was nice because we bonded because we were staying in the same room together and stuff. Terry kept blowing up well, never mind. We were hanging out in the same room all the time, so we got to bond a lot. Sorry, Terry, I didn't mean to. No filter.
We won't.
We know the truth to that story.
Yeah,
so
we won't discuss that.
I probably shouldn't even have brought it up. But anyway. Right, Terry?
Yeah, exactly.
Good times, man.
And that would explain my big belly.
Don't know what'll explain mine, but I love this scene.
It's so fun.
This was fun.
I'm wondering if Amazon would translate that for us.
Yeah. It was something to the effect of you wouldn't know what was it, Jen? What did
You
he
wouldn't
actually say in
know
French?
a spoon from a fork if it was up your butt. Something like that.
Derriere. I just heard him say derriere at the end.
Terry, I hit you pretty hard with that spoon,
Yes, you
man.
did.
I'm
Yes,
so
you did.
sorry.
Which
It didn't look
made
like
me
it there.
enjoy the scene coming up even
That's
more.
right. Over and over. Oh, it was nice. But it didn't look like I hit you that hard there, so it must have been good acting, you know?
Yeah.
Jamie, our sound guy, said that you assaulted his ears when you slapped him with the spoon.
Oh, that's right, because the lab.
Oh,
lab
the
mic.
microphone. Oh,
Did you just say Jamie, the sound guy?
Yep.
AKA my husband.
That was good, Jen. I like that. Jamie, the sound guy. Oh, boy.
is that what you call him at home?
That's my guy right there.
Stop, guy.
What's up, bro? How's it going, man?
Someone needs to take the trash out, sound guy.
so in one scene, Terry gets Jeffrey back with that ice cream, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he gets me back all right.
Or he gets him back with a good swing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Florida isn't far enough for you, Terry. I'm coming. it for you.
Yeah, that ice cream was a movie magic thing. Having to like our props team had to
Yep.
figure out what looked the most like ice cream but would not melt like ice cream. So
Right.
looks like ice cream but isn't really ice cream.
Cream
What is
cheese.
Turns out.
Yeah,
soft
So what is it? It was
cheese
just a concoction or?
Yeah, it was.
It's cream cheese.
Oh, cream cheese.
Grilled
Yeah.
cheese.
I had a good lick of it. It was cream cheese.
So they had to test it and then had to wipe it all up and clean up the thing and then do it again and again. Yeah, that Hunter, that laptop, it was a dead laptop that we actually used as a prop laptop. So when you see Terry typing on it in the beginning, that's VFX. It was just a blank screen. And so we had a VFX guy actually putting what he was typing onto it, and they had to time it with his fingers hitting the keys and everything.
Which is pretty easy.
Because he's hunting and picking so
I made it easy for everybody.
which was hilarious because what he was typing was he's typing his novel or his whatever, but he's typing his name. Oh, he's trying to figure out how to type his name, and then backspacing. Should I use my initials?
Jen on YouTube, Tammy Queen asked if you make Jamie, the sound guy, wear the wig to take out the trash.
Mhm.
So in there, what's the sound?
Not even sure. I mean, I think that wig still lives in the props in the back warehouse. So no, in answer to that question.
I remember correctly, this was the scene where we went up to the attic and saw the light coming in through the window, and we were like, we have to film this immediately because we were so happy with the way the light looked coming in through that window. So we were moving pretty fast, getting up there and getting ready.
Yeah.
Fun.
I remember it was like, everybody out of the way, push record right now.
That's great.
They were like, but her hair. I was like, her hair's fine. The lighting is beautiful. And then that spider, he says, when he leaves, he says, don't let that thing out. But it's like in formaldehyde.
Can never
I
be
think
too
we've shot a movie without a bug in it, like without a bug moment. That was our bug moment.
That was the bug moment.
You have bug moments in all of your movies?
Seems like
Really?
you do. Well, some of them were.
I mean, yes, in Couples Getaway, but I can't remember. I'd have to think about it.
I think we wrote the bug part out of this last one. But yeah.
No, and what we just filmed
There's
in
one
Preston, there's
Oh.
there's a whole bug scene.
Oh yes, I just remembered. It's not a horror movie, but that's a startling moment.
Oh, I don't know where you guys are, but I love this scene.
I miss Jeff sounding
Another-
here.
My second favorite scene.
Is that the punch?
Yeah.
Yeah, where I got in trouble.
So who was the stunt coordinator on this one?
I thought you were dead.
That's right. We made Terry hold his
Stunt
breath.
coordinator, we just told Terry, just punch him. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit him.
fine.
But I remember we kept having to tell Terry to hold his breath for that, so it wouldn't look like he was breathing. So you didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
if he had passed or not. And we're like, no, we need you to hold it longer.
But he did a good, and Terry's the last person you need to be telling to do that. But I said a bad word, full disclosure, during that scene, just to let everyone know. Terry really hit me, so little payback.
Uh-oh. Jared, our editor, made a comment. He said, I've actually seen the outtake of Jeffrey letting one slip in that punch scene.
I don't know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, we
Really.
don't know.
Don't repeat it.
Yep. I just said, cut. Let's do that again. Can we do that again?
You were very calm, Micah, when that happened.
See, I was terrified, probably guilty conscience. I thought I got yelled at, but then a certain somebody sent the whole entire thing back to me and proved me wrong. I thought I got yelled at by the pastor, but I did not.
I did not yell.
I stand corrected. It's just the shame that came over me. And then looking at Jamie, laughing.
I know. Well, like,
While filming Twins.
Jeffrey, you were so strong in this scene.
Indeed.
Terry. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm watching where you walking down the street. That scene and the one where you're sitting on the bench.
Yeah,
So great in those scenes.
thank you.
Can somebody
Feels like yesterday.
Yeah. Can somebody in the comments let me know if my voice is doubling or echoing?
Seems all right.
I don't want to do this. I am sick and tired.
Okay, everybody says Jamie, they say my voice is fine. They like my voice. You guys had a great chemistry in this scene too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely agree.
Terry, in this next scene, I appreciate you not putting that chair through the glass window.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
So we actually had to patch the homeowner's wall. When that,
Oh, the chair.
yeah, well, we won't give it away. We'll wait till
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And you guys are ahead of me.
Yeah. Susie, where are you?
I'm at the table. I'm in the scene that you're talking about, but I'm not to that part yet.
I think we were anticipating the part. That's why I didn't want to give it away.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll pause it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about it. Now we should be on the same wavelength.
there is the chair.
Yep. When it hit that wall, but it was fixed by the time we left that day.
Yeah.
Melissa and that whole team did a great job patching that wall, and I think they found the paint, or I don't know if the homeowner had it, or that's Denise and Ting's house that we were in.
What?
They were
Was-
so amazing. They just let us.
They were awesome.
They let us take over their house. We were there for like we filmed 2/3 of this movie in the house, and then we just took over.
Yeah, they were so nice.
Yeah, they were great. Had a lot of good conversation with both of them.
Melissa said she knew the paint colors. You're welcome. I love at the end of that scene where you're yelling, Jeff. That was incredibly powerful. and then
Yeah.
and you completely, and then you switch to Susie. Your performance at the bedside is just amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was just working.
Yeah,
Susie, you're remarkable.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and you did a great job laying in that bed too, Terry.
Yeah,
That was a great performance.
Not the first time he's played a dead guy, right, Terry?
We had to wake him up, tell him he was done.
there is one scene where I'm in bed that I actually fell asleep.
In the hospital bed.
No, in the house. One of the scenes we filmed in the house.
Oh, okay, so that
With, is that the one with you and Raylan?
Yes.
Yeah. She started saying her lines and you jumped.
so that this hospital is actually, those of you that are that go to Living Word Family Church, this hospital scene is actually built in Volunteer Central, right off of the West Foyer. So our production design team did a great job.
Yeah, it was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Looked and felt so real.
Again, hats off to Jessica Oates and Sarah Hicks for that.
And Susie, you were worried about this. You were worried. I remember. You were about these scenes right here that you absolutely pulled off.
In the hospital.
Yes.
It was very emotional.
I remember talking to you about it. I remember the whole thing. Like I said, most of this I remember. It feels like yesterday.
It does feel like yesterday.
Because that hit really close to home for you, Susie, at that time, didn't it?
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're phenomenal.
Oh, he's got the bracelet. Terry's got the bracelet.
Oh.
It was that's so cool about you rededicating your life back to God after this movie. And I just realized that Raylan is sitting in there with you, explaining the gospel to you. We had to shoot, of course, we shoot every scene over and over and over from different angles. So she's actually explaining the gospel to you over and over and over and over in that scene. When I went back and realized, I was like, wow, that is amazing.
What is it, Dad? What can I do for you?
Terry, you were so good as a crusty recalcitrant, if that's the right word.
What?
Haven't heard it put that way, but that's pretty good.
Recalcitrant, is that a word? Unwilling, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, your performance here was really good too.
Yeah.
You certainly didn't give Susie enough to work with, but we'll let slide.
Lori's asking, do you guys do you have a timestamp? Anybody have a timestamp as to where we're at?
I'm showing 5607 right now.
I'm 5607 now.
5607 ish.
Right around there as well.
Yeah.
I'm like maybe 10 seconds behind you guys.
Yeah, me too. I paused so I could let Susie catch up. Now I'm behind. Thanks, Susie.
Thanks, Jeff. That's so sweet of you.
Come on. Movie wife. Gotta do it. Go for number 3.
Maybe 10 seconds behind you guys.
For those of you who don't know, we're husband and wife in the next movie too.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. You guys have a smaller part in our next film, Couples Getaway. We brought them back.
Yes.
Begrudgingly. I begged.
They twisted her arm.
I definitely did.
Terry comes back for a small role as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We got a universe going on here. Okay.
We just
Jen, I don't know about you, but my checks didn't clear. Did yours?
What do you say?
He said my checks.
No, my
My
checks-
checks cleared. I didn't know if Jen's did or not.
Because they paid us to write them in.
As the casting director.
Yeah. Well, I think Michael, after Imposter Pastor, we brought you back for a small role in
Amazing Gracie.
Amazing Gracie too. We'll have
Yeah.
you back. We'll have you back, man. Just a matter
Living
of
Word
time.
Studios universe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a matter
that's
of time.
right. Can't beat it.
So I can't see. Did they do the scene in the car yet with Raylan? Did you get to that
No.
part?
No,
No.
Okay.
No, yeah.
we're back in the nursing home.
Is it?
Do you mean the one where she's with her mom
Yeah.
and like,
Yeah.
yeah.
They already
yeah.
did that one
Mhm.
where they're walking through the garage. So we went to go get that shot.
Yeah,
and
we've done that.
Something happened with the camera, so that shot was actually filmed with an iPhone.
Oh, wow.
That one shot
It was
something
the
happened
only
with the
time
camera,
we've
so
ever done that.
They're like, let's try it and see, and so the colorist made it match.
Oh, so it made it in the edit.
It
Okay.
did. Now, if they're back in the
Oh, we're
nursing
done?
home, I'm not able to watch because Melissa's watching at home, so I'm listening and imagining. So if they are back in the nursing home, that scene, Terry wasn't actually there that day.
That's right.
So when you see him
Yeah.
there, that is actually, we virtually put him there. We filmed
That
him
was
Jody.
cool.
That's right. Jody was in. Jody stepped in.
from
Yeah,
the
we
back.
Got the job done.
Yeah, from the back it was Jody, and then when it goes to the front, that's Terry in front of an LED screen on a month later in that scene.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was pretty neat.
And I love the whole car thing. You know, when we watch movies as a kid, you can always tell when it's fake and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that looked pretty cool. It looked pretty real.
Yeah, that was an LED screen in the background too.
Yeah. Screen right this side. Yeah, that's cool. Love how that came out.
I remember when we were
Yeah.
filming in the nursing home and Jody was sitting in and I thought, well, okay, they say it's going to work. We'll see.
Yeah.
I had
But
no
it did.
and it was so good.
Yeah.
And then the
They were
scene
just
after
terrified.
that, the car scene, we also were not, obviously we were not really driving, and we shot that in the studio as well with a similar method.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
They're just terrified. They didn't want me driving. I get it.
It's
So I got a
true.
question
I
from
have a
Angela.
lot amount of
I'm sorry.
baldness on the back of my head to play your body double.
What were you saying, Michael?
So, Mike, I got a question from Angela, and she asked, when is your next movie? When are you all going to do your next movie?
We will be filming. Well, we're in post-production right now for Preston, and then we'll be filming again in the summer, this next summer. So we do all of our filmings filming in July. I'm sorry, June. So
Got it.
yeah.
You ever gonna try that 2 a year? Remember, you guys talked about it a little bit
One day.
down the road.
One day.
One day. Let's not rush it, Jeff. This is enough.
We still all have our day jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah, there's the bracelet.
Well, you guys are so good.
Very good.
You're a pastor.
Very,
so
very good.
I'm not gonna. You definitely do a phenomenal job.
This is one of my favorite scenes right here.
Are you on the chess scene?
I was
Yeah.
about to say the same
Mine
thing,
too.
Jody.
It's my favorite.
So this scene was, it never was over a chessboard in the script. And Matt Moore came in and he said, I got an idea. What if we were playing chess and at the end I leave it with him and just, it's your move, because he was kind of challenging him. And Jody and I loved it. And
Yeah.
it turned out so good.
Yes.
Look at Matt giving the ideas. All right.
Yeah. I think that's one of my favorite scenes that I've ever seen him in, is that. And
Oh, yeah.
Just the dynamics between him and Terry are great.
Yeah,
It's such a beautiful scene.
definitely.
This is.
The shot selection as well.
That light coming in that window was just right.
Yeah, we had a lot of opportunities to do that at this location, and it was great every time, like getting to do that.
On that side of the house in the evening when the sun came in, there's like about 3 different scenes that we just kind of happened to hit it just right. And we actually learned from that moving into other films as far as making sure that we're paying attention to where the sun's going to be and in these more intimate scenes. But,
Okay, like guys, this really is a really good scene right here. Like, wow.
I love the scene.
It's the best
So
one.
when in researching for writing this, I met with a bunch of caregivers, and this was a lot of what they were talking about is just staying and trying to find purpose and what was the purpose in their parent who is having a hard time living, and what is their purpose still. And so that's the dialogue came from that meeting with those caregivers.
so somebody asked, oh, is Emily asked if we ever considered to doing a movie in winter as well. And the big thing is that everything's dead. When we go outside, everything looks dead. But
Michael, you need to do a Christmas movie.
you know what? That was what I was getting ready to say. Is it's not like we have a Santa that can act or anything.
That was my question. I mean, where are we going to find Santa Claus?
The only problem is it would have to be like
Harry, don't even think about it, man. He's right there.
People forget Jody's a great actor.
what is it?
Very good.
We could do like Die Hard. That's a Christmas movie.
Oh, there we go.
That was the discussion. Die Hard at Christmas. I remember the discussion.
Die
Die Hard in the church.
Die Hard.
Church.
Die Hard in a church. Somebody comes
Die Hard
in,
in a church, yeah.
somebody comes in and takes the church.
Andrea asked if Matt was really French. He's not French, but he had mentioned when we interviewed him at the premiere that he had a friend who's French that he had a ton of phone calls with to try to improve his French.
Well, Matt, you convinced us, buddy. Definitely.
Certainly did.
And Jody, yeah, Die Hard in the church with the Swedish mob coming and everything. Yeah. Jen, you gotta write that one.
There's a big scene coming up here, guys. Santa Claus in the old folks' home.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
this is my cameo.
That's right.
All right.
That's actually Christmas Wonder. The character. We never named him, but that's basically the lead character. Jody played a lead character in a movie we did called Christmas Wonder.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
we
and
have
that's one of my favorite. That's still one of my favorite. Jody, you played that character so well, bro.
Yes, he did.
That was one of my favorite. Oh man,
And
yeah.
the
Thank you,
lady,
sir.
the lady that's helping him is Sarah Hicks, who was our
It was
art director, handled wardrobe, hair, and makeup. So that was our cameo as well.
So much.
Here he comes. Here it is.
There he
The
is.
scene stealer of the whole movie. There we go. Come on, you can do it, Jody. You can do it.
I'm
Jody,
hearing
Sarah.
somebody's feed is looping through. I'm sorry, somebody's YouTube stream is looping through.
Any words of wisdom?
So this is one of those scenes where we have her in a coat so we can hide her baby bump. And it was like 95 degrees outside during this scene.
Very hot every day.
Yeah. But we had to put her in a coat, so she was a champ for sitting out there for hours in that coat.
I love this drone shot.
Paula, had you used drones before this movie?
I don't think so. I think that working with Living Word was my first drone exposure.
Well, but we
And then I didn't fly the drones. And then I tried to fly a drone that my dad has, and I cannot do it because it's one of those where you have to control the camera and the drone itself with the same joystick. I don't know how drone operators do that. It's amazing because I could not figure it out for the life of me. My brain just broke.
So we had done drone shots before this wasn't our first movie that we had a drone in, but I think we used the drone a good bit in this movie as far as just establishing stuff. But we have crashed, I think, 3 drones in our filmmaking experience.
And are they ruined when they crash?
We usually like hobble them back together.
Yeah.
Like one time it threw a propeller. I think that was on Couples Getaway, that it was probably 50 feet in the air and it threw a propeller. That's why you never fly them over people. But
This is a nice scene too. You make Terry the younger version.
The moment where he thinks he sees his dad.
Yeah.
So cool.
I love this scene.
That scene was inspired by a story that Jamie's grandmother told me when she was taking care of her mother-in-law. She was struggling with it, and she was looking out one day, and where her mother-in-law was, she saw her own mother, and that checked her attitude of, if this was my mom, how would I do this? And so that scene was inspired by a real story.
Wow.
Oh.
That's incredible. I love that.
Jen, do you walk around with a notepad?
I should. I probably should.
Because you never know when you're going to have one of those interactions.
There's that natural lighting in the.
Yes, another one of my favorites.
Yeah, Jeff, this is my favorite scene of you.
Hey, Jeff, great scene there. So I don't know if I saw it already, but that was really good, man.
Thank you,
Really,
guys.
really good.
Thank you.
And I think there was a lot of pressure because we're all like, the light is perfect. Everybody out of the way. Jeff, don't screw it up.
Yeah.
Action.
3 takes. We did it.
Yeah, no pressure at all, right?
So I got a good question. Any one-take wonders on the set of bringing Dad home? Any takes wonders? Any
That was
side-
3, right? That one right there?
I think that
We
was-
did 3, but we didn't have to do 3.
No, I think the light.
Selling myself there.
That's right. No, the light was good. Let's run it until the light leaves. But no, we had a lot of one take wonders. If we get it, a lot of times we're moving so fast. If we get a great take, then we're moving on unless we've got time to play.
I'm on the back.
Huh?
That shot of him getting
Terry's
baptized.
baptism was a
baptized
one-take
from the
wonder
water was one
because we had to
take.
set up a couple cameras to capture it.
I got
Real time.
baptized 11 times that day.
So the wide shot is Terry's actual baptism, and then after service, we came back and shot a bunch of other. We dunked him again and again. And we figured he needed several baptisms, and so we dunked him over and over and over and filmed it.
I remember
And
now.
then all the other crew, the cast, Susie and Jeff and the others, they all came in for his baptism, to watch his baptism. So we put them on the front row and filmed them as well, watching.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Came to support him.
What's special?
That's that.
I remember doing this scene, Terry. This is. I love doing this scene. Yeah. The burden scene.
I'm really sorry I made you feel that. I was just sort of thinking of this. Okay, Louis. He's back.
I love how you played this, Terry.
Yes.
Bill.
What?
What
did you say?
That was you? Every time. I think I'm being used.
I love how the score turned out on this one too.
Rachel Williams does her score. She's amazing. And you can, by the way, if you search for Bringing Dad Home on Spotify, you can actually listen to the score. It's actually on Spotify.
All right.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I will be checking that out.
I think she won an award at a film festival for the
She
score.
certainly did. I have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll bring it to you if I get cast in your next movie.
All right. So in order to get it, we got to cast you.
Exactly.
Terry holding awards hostage.
Oh, Emily says the score is also on Amazon, so you can get it there too.
Okay. You know how I am about music, Micah. OSTs and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's
I think you kind of influenced me on that a little bit.
See, I'm obviously going to live forever. Eventually, you don't need a new job.
I'm sorry, that's scene.
So there was one assisted living home that we went and asked if we could film there, and they said, "Well, tell us how the script ends. Do you put him in a home in the script?" And I said, "No, they start a home in their own house." And she was like, "No, we're not going to promote not putting him." I was like, "Okay."
And there she is. She was an imposter pastor, and she's in Bringing Dad Home as well.
She is 96 years old now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And my grandmother is also was in that wide shot there.
Oh, later on. That's awesome.
Oh, Barbara.
I love that. To take care of you.
Yay! All right.
All right. So how did you like that, ladies and gentlemen? What a great movie with an awesome cast. Micah and Jody, you directed your tails off for this movie. I am so proud of you guys. Living Word Studios, ladies and gentlemen, Bringing Dad Home.
Thank you guys. Thank you all so much for watching it and supporting us, and just the church for jumping in. And we couldn't do it without everybody. And we all we love telling story and story of life change, for life change. And this one was really, really close to all of our hearts, as we have people that are in this stage of life all throughout the church. So so we're just hoping that the message of patience when we need patience, but also having purpose, that life, God has a purpose for our life until we leave this earth, and then I guess then after as well. So excited about that. Hey, at this time, it would mean the world to me, to all of us, if you would go onto IMDb and leave a review. And what that's going to do is that's going to help other people actually find it and see it. It'll spike the algorithm so that other people can. So I'm going to put it in the chat, the link in the chat, and if you go in, so that should have gone out into the chat in the streams. So if you can go there and do a review for us tonight, and just an honest review, and you'll have to set up an account, but it's free. It only takes a second, and that would mean the world to us. But also, it's going to really help get this message of patience and purpose to everybody that needs to see this movie. So thank you for doing that. All right, Michael, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Okay, so guys, we have left the rest of this watch party for the questions and answers. We have our three actors, Jeffrey, Terry, and Susie. So ask away and let us know your thoughts. Give us some feedback. We'll be waiting. Okay.
So, and then we answered a lot of questions kind of along the way, but but we'd love to hear some more questions, anything that you're curious about or wondering about. So everybody, while everybody's typing, this is, let's see, this was Terry, Jeff, and Susie. This was your first film with us, is that right?
Yes.
With you guys, yes.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
Paula, you've been how many films have you been with us?
This one was my fourth one
Okay.
with y'all.
Yeah. And so you started, and how did you get involved with us? Like, how did you?
I had somebody that I met at a Bible study actually who mentioned that y'all were having a film premiere for Big Fix. And so I was like, oh my gosh, there's people in Wake Forest making Christian films. I need to go see this. And after I saw Big Fix, I was like, I have to get to know these people. I have to work with them. So I think I went to Living Word like the next weekend and got connected with y'all, and the rest is history. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
I
you
started as a camera op.
yeah, you started out as a camera op on our next film, and then throughout the next few films, you kind of worked into director of photography. So, and you do a
Yep.
great job as well.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
was amazing. So we got our first question from Emily. She asked, tell us more about the research that went into the project, please, Jen Tobler.
Okay. So yeah, why we wrote it. So I had the honor of watching my grandparents care for their parents and watching my parents care for my grandparents. And so just watching them, watching the people that are being cared for struggle with their purpose. And okay, so what do I do now that I'm not doing the things that I've always done? And being aware that their minds and bodies are, slowing down, and but also watching the caregivers struggle with their patience and balancing everything, whether they were still raising a family or they were still working, but trying to balance all of that. And then now, at the stage of life that I'm in, that my parents are in their early to mid 70s. And so knowing what's coming up, in the next couple of decades, we'll hope. And so just thinking through that process of what does that look like, and how can I support and honor my parents as I become their caregiver, was kind of the idea behind exploring this story. And so my own life experience went into researching it, but I pulled together a lot of givers in my circle in the church, and was able to ask them questions, and got some really honest feedback. And so, it's hard. It's really hard. And so they were really honest, and I appreciated their feedback, and a lot of that went into the film.
Yeah. And one of the things too was when we were looking into it and doing research about different resources for they call them the sandwich generation, because you've got kids and then you've got your parents, and there are a lot of resources for the parents that are bringing dad home or mom home, but there were almost no resources or any encouragement at all that we found, or very little, for the parents that were having to come home and just trying to deal with the lack of independence, and also just struggling with a lack of purpose, that they don't want to be a burden. And so that was really kind of heartbreaking for us. And so we wanted to make a film that was not only for the people that are bringing dad home, but also for dad, and like that idea that you're not without purpose just because you need a little help. So that was a big part of it too.
Okay, we got a question from Hunter Hill saying, I don't see where we're supposed to leave a review on IMDb.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that when the user needs to leave a review and a review and rate, that they have to create an account first. Find Bringing Dad Home, and then you should be able to find the location where you you rate, as well as you put in your comments for a review.
I will put a link in there once you set up a thing, then search in there for Bringing Dad Home, and I'll put that link in there as well. So once you find Bringing Dad Home, then I'll find it real quick and throw that link in there. Go ahead with the questions and I'll
So, any more questions? Let me see here. Same struggle bus. Okay, let's see. We're getting that again. We did hear from Jen Tobler. She's an amazing storyteller, writer. I tell you now, folks, you want to have her write your script. She's amazing. And like I said, I benefit that from being an imposter pastor. She wrote that for myself and Sharon Lanier when we played that, and she's just amazing. And look at Jeffrey, Terry, and Susie and what they've accomplished in Bringing Dad Home. Also, I got a question for Jeffrey, Terry, and Susie. On your first day, when you were in the same scene together, can you briefly discuss how you all felt, the chemistry, the direction from Jody and Micah? Can anyone tell us that? How did you feel? What was your experience?
So I felt chemistry with Susie when we did our read for the roles. So I kind of felt that right away. There's always nerves involved. When three of us were all like leading this film, it's a lot of pressure. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I'm pretty sure it was the first time for all of us. Just a lot of responsibility, and as far as chemistry, I just felt like I had chemistry right away with actually both of them and Matt.
We didn't actually meet Terry right away.
Yeah.
He came the second week of filming, I think, right?
Yep. Second week.
And so
it was interesting waiting for that, Like,
yeah.
Who's this guy?
Who's my dad?
Yeah, that's right.
But I remember, Jeff, I don't know if you remember this, it might have been after the first day, whenever we were moving over to the house, and we sat in the car and ran lines just so we would be ready for the next day.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that really helped a lot, helped us get to know each other a little bit better and feel more connected when we were on set the next day.
Yes, good call. Good call. That is absolutely right. And that was nice. Yeah, it was cool.
Awesome.
Very, very nice car too.
As you guys know, I'm fairly new to the acting world, and I had heard other actors talk about how important your scene partner was, and I didn't really understand that until I worked with Susie. And working with her, even when she wasn't on camera, her being my scene partner, she was able to draw it out of me better. And that was the first time I really understood how important it was. And so since then, whenever I'm doing a scene, doing someplace, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, do it like Susie would.
Well, I always think about that, especially in the hospital.
Yeah.
I was feeling every second with you.
Right.
That's awesome.
I can't tell, Terry. You said you're new to the world of acting. I cannot tell, buddy. So hats off to Susie for helping as well, and bringing the character out of Terry.
Yeah. That's
Jeff,
very
also as well, buddy. I really loved you all's on-screen chemistry, and Micah and Jody couldn't pick a better team to create this storytelling, create this film. I got a question from Malibu 85, who says, how was the night scene, or did you use a filter? And did you prefer daytime to nighttime filming? So I guess this is a question for Paula, Micah, and Jody.
Yeah, that night scene, we did actually shoot it at night, and we shot it pretty late. I think it was 9 or 10, maybe later. So normally what we do in that situation, you can either shoot it at night and then you're just gonna wind up like setting your camera settings basically to take in as much light as possible. And the shot will, like, once it gets, through post-production and editing, they really like, bring out all the like richness in the, the nighttime atmosphere. You can shoot a nighttime scene during the day. And that's actually something that we're doing in the film that we shot most recently that will be premiering in February, where you can shoot it during the day and then actually the colorists can work their magic and make it look like nighttime if you shoot it correctly. So you can do either. And as far as preference, I like a nighttime shoot, really, just because it's fun. There's an energy of shooting at night and staying up really late on set, but I'm a night person, so that's my preference.
So we have another question. Let's see. What's it like filming things not in chronological order? Harder to prep for the, that's one question. And then harder to prep for the emotional scenes? So I'm gonna ask that question again. What's it like filming things not in chronological order? And the second question she has is harder to prep for the emotional scenes? And that was for Malibu 85 again.
I would, for me, I mean, it's always nice to go in order, but we also know the whole story before we start. So I guess the trick is just not to anticipate any of the stuff that's coming after when you're doing the scene.
Yeah.
But as far, you're just sort of prepping for that day. So I don't think that is too terribly difficult. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that?
For the emotional scenes, I'm hoping that we get it the first take, because it always seems like the more you do it, the less the emotion is not as real to me. So I'm always hoping, if it's going to be really very emotional, that we get it the first time.
Yeah.
Because that's when I feel like I do it the best. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, you just got to remember the scene you're coming from. Like, I was worried about that too, but I found it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be filming out of order. It's just, you always got to remember where you're coming from and what you're up to. And so you just got to be on top of all that. And I would number things and, my scenes and keep them together, to make sure it kind of flowed properly. Because you can get a little lost in that. But, yeah.
Just for everybody, the reason we film out of order is because we try to film everything in the same room or location all at the same time, if they were in the same, like if they were in the kitchen or a particular bedroom in the house, we filmed, even though they were spread throughout the movie, we filmed all those scenes at the same time because it's faster and easier.
Yes, that's pretty much always the case with movies.
Yeah.
One of the things that impressed me most about this shoot was we began every day with a prayer from Micah, asking for us for help. And in doing it, I think we got it. I think we got it exactly what we asked him for.
Indeed.
And I was tickled to death to watch every day start with a prayer, thanking us for being there and helping us. Please help us do it right. Good job, Micah.
Yes.
Awesome job.
I'm just the one asking for help. We all did, but
Yeah.
But so God really put his hand on this project, and I'm excited about it. So as far as the IMDb reviews, for whatever reason, it is Hunter is right. It's not showing up on there. That there's no place on IMDb to actually hit review. So what we'll end up having to do is figure out why that is from IMDb, and then we'll send you all a text blast. And we have all of you signed up, and so we'll send you a text blast with a link whenever it's time. And so hopefully you already got your account set up, and so that would be great if you don't forget about us. But like I said, we'll send you a reminder with a link. Is that what we need to do, Michael?
Yeah, that's what we're going to need to do. We'll send the text blast once we get it up and running. I do know sometimes IMDb can be slow when it comes to the review and ratings. But I believe that, it should have already been up, but we'll make sure that that's taken care of. We have another question here. How can people get involved in films with Living Word? And that's from Malibu 85 again.
Okay.
I hope I'm saying your call sign correctly. But
That is
yeah.
a great question. So every summer we film, and we have people that have been on our film sets before, and then we also have people that come in new. And so in the spring, usually in the end of February is when we premiere the film that we've shot the year before. So it'll spend about 6 months in post production, editing, all of that, and then we'll premiere it in February. And at that point, at February, we'll start advertising through at the church, but then also through our email list and then our text blast list, which you guys are on now. And so we'll let you know when those opportunities come up, and we'll invite you onto the set. We'll train you, we'll help you, and kind of get you, if there's a specific area that you're interested in, kind of lead you in that area as well. So we love having new people.
And he is amazing. His whole team is amazing. Micah, Paula, Jody, Jen, like Jamie, everyone. They're just an incredible team. They're like, like the body of Christ. They put their gifts and talents together, and this is what you have, bringing dad home. But I got something testimony as well concerning Micah. Like, when Micah's directing you, Jeffrey, Terry, and Susie, what's it like? Because when I was on set with Micah, he's very easy to approach. He's laid back, very soft spoken, very precise, and he knows what he wants. And if you don't give it to him the first take, second take, third take, he's just so gentle with making sure that you bring across what he needs or what he believes that the viewers will need in this movie. So when he approaches you, Jeffrey, Terry, and Susie, tell me your experience with Micah and Jody as well, because Jody also helped directed this as well. So please enlighten us.
Well, I could start off with just make sure you don't do 17. Once you get to 17, all bets are off.
17 takes.
17
Yeah,
takes,
you're
running
fired
around the
at 17
kitchen,
at 17
throwing out the
takes, you are
garbage, hitting
fired.
Jody 17 times. At some point, I thought it'd be 13, but ended up being 17.
I think I had the same experience you did, just very gentle and supportive.
Yeah.
The whole time. And I will say the whole crew, what always impressed me, and I know I've said this before, so if you've heard it before, I'm sorry. No one ever raises a voice on set. Like, it's very, unless they need to for volume purposes, like, hey, can you bring whatever over? But no one's losing their patience and getting short with each other, even though most of the crew are brand new to it.
Yeah.
Or at least some of them are brand new, and they're young, like a lot of teenagers.
Yes.
It's just really cool to see that in an environment like that, knowing that there's, time budget and the money budget and things have to happen. And I just think it's a good environment.
Yes, I piggyback on that. That felt like the most professional crew I've ever worked with. I was shocked because when I heard so many volunteers, I was blown away. Like, it's just floored. And just the control that Micah had, like, just didn't seem like much fazed him. But he always felt like he was in control. He was so serious, but like quiet and calm at the same time. And it was just like, I try and be a smart aleck sometimes. Didn't necessarily work, but it was just, no, but seriously though, just working with him every day was just like, I don't know. It was just, it was a great experience. It was my favorite experience making a film was on this film. Making anything was on this film. By far.
Ditto on everything you said about Micah. I love Jody would always come up with funny ideas.
Yeah.
To if you were to do it this way,
Right.
That might be a little funnier. And one other person that I want to mention, because I guess she's watching at home, Micah, is Melissa. There was one time outside, it was very hot. Had been a long walk. I have COPD. I was having trouble catching my breath, but I didn't want to disturb anyone. Melissa caught it. She saw it. And she sent someone to the house to grab my little can of oxygen and get it back to me before I even really knew that I was out of breath. She caught it before anybody else.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe that she was observing everything that was going on.
Yep.
And still saw that I was having a little problem breathing. Melissa, if you're watching, thank you again for that.
That's great.
Yeah, thank you, Melissa. So as you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, on this set, there is leadership and there is serving. And there is just a cohesive, unit of like-minded idealists that just bring forth an amazing quality in filmmaking. Jody with being a visionary as well. I remember working with him as well. And just, it was always a ton of fun working with Jody, and he's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next question from
I just
Hunter
want to say
Hill.
something real quick.
Sorry,
That's
sorry
okay.
about that, Jeffrey.
No, it's okay. I just want to give credit to Jody too. It was great working with Jody, and it was funny because, like, in the beginning, for a little bit, I was a little nervous to ask Micah questions. And also because, you know, you want to make sure that you're prepared. You don't want them to feel like you don't know what you're doing and stuff like that. And Jody made it really easy to ask questions. Like, I would come up, joke around with him. Hey, what do you think about this? And it was a nice little buffer between Micah. So, you know, because you have so much on your plate, you know, jokes aside, you had so much on your plate what you were dealing with. I didn't want to be bugging you, but it was much easier for me to talk to Jody, you know, that in between. And actually, it helped me as an actor just kind of, you know, because a little bit of nerves the first week on set when you have all this pressure, you know, the three of us, there's a lot at stake here, and you want to make sure that you do the best job you could and just
Guys,
be proud, you know.
I want to ask Susie and Jeffrey something. Did you notice on the next project that you went to that you were comparing all of the crew
Of course.
with Micah's crew?
Yeah, it's hard not to.
Thinking, no, wardrobe shouldn't be done the way this lady's doing it. She should be doing it the way Micah's crew did it, whatever. But
yes,
Because
absolutely.
Sarah
One
is
of-
the
probably
most
the-
organized person on the face of the planet, I think.
Yes.
Sarah is our
And the
art director.
nicest.
Yeah,
yes.
Most organized and the nicest.
yeah, she's
Yes.
the art director on this one. So, Terry, also Melissa's, she's in the chat here. She said she loves you and glad you've been feeling better the last time I saw you. So yeah, she loves you too.
Oh, that's beautiful. Let's see. So we got another question from Hunter Hill, F6I. Were there any improved moments that weren't in the script but became a memorable moment for you guys?
Did you mean, Hunter, did you mean improv?
Oh, yeah. Were there any improv? Yeah, exactly. It's improv. I should have caught that. Sorry about that. Yeah, were there any improv moments that weren't in the script but you became a memorable moment for you guys? And of course, that is when you're in film. You know, you can do that, especially when it's flowing, as long as it's in context of the script. But enlighten us. What did you all have any improv moments?
One that comes to mind for me is an idea that Jeffrey had. We were talking about a scene right before we shot it, and Jeffrey had the idea of throughout the entire movie. I referred to him as with comical names, but I never referred to him with any affection. And he had the idea in the one scene where we're in the bedroom and we're coming across that I call him son.
Yeah.
He stopped and he recognizes the moment that's the first time that I'd ever referred to him as son. And I thought that was incredibly powerful. And watching it in the film, and that was Jeffrey's idea.
It hit me. I felt it. I really felt that, and that was a, you know, some things get lost in it all, but that was nice. There's a few things, you know, there's a few things here or there. I have to go back and watch. We had some fun. They let us have a little bit of fun. Didn't have to be word perfect. Able to make some jokes out of things that maybe weren't necessarily jokes. There's a few things. The door scene was fun. The slam the door in the face scene that we did, like 15 different takes of.
And that was Julian Samoes and Alicia. So Julian's been in 9 out of 10 of our films, and
Oh, wow.
and was the
Yeah.
lead in Ordinary Things, and then one of the leads in this last film. So he had a little cameo there, and then Alicia was actually our second AD.
Yeah.
In that film that were slamming the door in your face.
I thought all the scenes with Matt, it was very hard for all of us to sort of
Yes.
stay serious
Because he's so funny.
because he's
Yeah,
so
but-
fun. And that accent was just a crack up.
He showed up at one scene and he was in costume from the previous movie. You remember that?
Yeah,
No, I don't remember that.
And Jody and Michael they were both stunned for a moment. But yeah,
I
he
don't.
was.
Maybe I wasn't there that day.
I remember when Matt came in for the first time, and I was like, I gotta meet this guy, Matt. I gotta meet this guy. He came in, it was like a rock star. He came in through the front door. Everybody was so excited to see Matt, meet this guy, Matt. I'm like, I gotta meet this guy, Matt. And man, we talked for 5 minutes and we just hit it off immediately. One of the nicest men I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah.
Just so genuine, so funny, so funny. Immediately when I saw him, I was just like, I don't know how much you like this, but I was like Adam Sandler. He's a buff Adam Sandler. I tell everybody, I work with this guy, Matt. He's so funny. He's just as funny as Adam Sandler. He's a buff Adam Sandler. That's all I can say. The French
good.
guy. I tell everybody, the French guy in my movie.
So we have 2 more questions. So the first one would be from it's from Emily again, and she says, "What is your favorite moment behind the scenes that didn't get caught on camera?"
Oh,
Limbo with the boom pole. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
I know what mine is. I know what mine is.
I walked around the corner and there was a bunch of people playing Limbo. Jamie had the boom pole, or maybe it was Myra had the boom pole out, and they were all limboing with the boom pole.
Mine was, and I actually got told to stop saying this at one point, but it was a room we were in the office, and I said, I don't know how I do it. Because it's just a thing I say to my kids all the time. Like, I don't know how I do it. My kids tease me all, oh, Dad, you don't know how I do it. So I added it to the scene, and Mike is like, hey, Jeff, why don't we do one more, but without the, I don't know how I do it. And I was like, okay, that's a sign. Because I had said it 3 times in a row, and I think I had mentioned it, but I didn't necessarily ask to do it. Like I had mentioned, can I do that? And I was like, yeah. And so then I did 3 times in a row, and I just told him, yeah. So that was kind of funny. I got a kick out of that. I enjoyed that. Kind of pushed the envelope a little bit from time to time.
I like it. You got to try new things.
Yeah.
All right, the time is 8:55. So if you're still watching and haven't hit the like button on the bottom of the feed, please do so. And also remember to tell your friends and family to go to Amazon Prime and check it out. Check out Bringing That Home. We got another question here. It says from Christopher Vinciletti. I hope I said your name right, buddy. It says, how did you shoot the driving scenes without a blue screen?
So Chris is Chris. He has 2 S's as his name. He's actually our VFX coordinator on this last film that we did, or supervisor on this last film. And so we did a lot of. This is a road trip movie. This next one that we're editing now.
Oh yeah.
And so, so we did a lot of blue screen, and so he's kind of, that's his sense of humor. How did you do it without a blue screen? So anyway, it was an LED screen, that we had that we put in front of the TV at the time. So, but this next one will be all blue screen, thanks to you, Chris.
All right. So we got one last question. This one is for the crew. Was there a favorite scene or subplot that you had to cut out to save time? And this is Hunter Hell asking the question.
Can I jump in on this one?
I know what
Okay.
you're gonna say.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm going to say. Okay, so we didn't get to film it because it got cut in editing, but there was supposed to be a water gun duel between Robert and Louis. They were going to get mad, and Louis was going to challenge him to a duel, and so Jason was going to offer them water guns as like the option, and they had a whole water gun duel, and there was like slow death. It was really funny, but yeah, for time and everything, we had to get it cut, but. I'm still hoping. I'm gonna get a water gun duel in something at some point.
Jen, I got a question
Extended
for you.
version.
Do you remember the EpiPen scene that you told me about that I wanted so bad to be in it?
Yes, I forgot about that too. Yeah. So there was another scene that got cut in the editing process, like the writing editing process, where Jason was supposed to overreact to a guest asking, like the guest just asked, like, "Hey, do you have any Benadryl or something?" And he overreacts, flies into like whatever, and grabs an EpiPen and like stabs the guy with an EpiPen. But yeah, that one got cut too.
Total Kevin James moment. Oh, that would be great.
All right, guys. So we have 2 minutes. So what I want to do actually is to ask Jeffrey, Terry, and Susie to give us how can they follow you guys, follow your acting career. What are your FB, IG handles, or any other website that you would like to let people know about you? Because you all are 3 very talented people that need to be on other sets very soon. So just let them know who you are, where, and as well as what are your handles, what are your FB and IG handles from YouTube or TikTok.
Susie?
I am on Facebook, but I don't really go on that much. But I have an IMDb account where any new films are showing up. And I rarely ever go on Instagram. Sorry, I'm not much of a social media person. I'm trying.
Get on there. Get on there.
I know. I really should, but
Oh, you're a celebrity now.
That's right.
There's a business to this.
Peer pressure. I'm just kidding.
I'm just teasing.
But I am on IMDb, and I do list any films on there. So
Susie
Well,
Pratt.
Susie, you're an incredible actress, and we thank you.
well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Susie Pratt, ladies and gentlemen. Jeffrey, Terry.
Terry?
Go ahead, Jeffrey.
So I'm on Instagram, Jeffrey C. Arena 33, Jeffrey. I'm on Facebook, but mostly, friends and family and stuff like that. So I was talking all that smack, but I am on Instagram. So I'm working on the rest, but I am on IMDb as well, IMDb and IMDb Pro. Yeah, got a few things coming out. So yeah, couples therapy and
I'm on
I'm gonna self-promote here, Outer Banks, which I finally could say
All
in
right.
3 weeks. Yeah,
Oh, congrats.
Excellent.
episode 7, season 5. Yeah,
All right. Y'all hear that, ladies and gentlemen? That is Jeffrey Urena, and look out for him on Outer Banks. And what was the episode again? I'm sorry. Season
episode 7 in the final season, episode 7.
Final season, episode 7.
I play a mercenary, a security guard, ex-mercenary.
All right.
Whatever.
I
I'll
can't
take
wait to
it.
see that, man. Make sure you let us know about that, okay? Send us a DM or and blast it on your Facebook and Instagram.
Absolutely.
And Terry, this guy, let us know, buddy.
I am on IMDb. I'm on Facebook. That's about all for social media. I do have, I've got a couple of films, 2 more films I'm doing this year. Seems like I'm getting offers for a lot of science fiction.
All right.
I'm lucky. Everybody needs an old guy in their film, and I'm real good at being that. But anytime
You get to be the alien?
What's that?
Do you get to be the alien?
No, and the one I'm shooting in 2 weeks. I'm a time traveler,
Oh, cool.
All right.
and that one's going to be fun. And the other one, I'm a guy who runs a pawn shop in the future, and it's the whole film takes place in my pawn shop. So it's
All right.
that makes it. That's the one I'm growing the long hair for.
All right.
So I want to get that one shot so I can get a haircut.
I thought he was going to say Predator 7, but
No. But it usually I post anything on Facebook. I don't know a lot about how to do the Instagram and the if my son happens to be around, I'll have him post some stuff. But usually you'll find me on IMDb or Facebook.
All right, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, Terry Stokes, an awesome actor as well. And it's a pleasure having you three on here. Again, spread the word and share on your socials, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and of course, word of mouth with your family and friends. Thanks so much for watching with us. And thank you, Micah, Jen, Paula, Jody, Jamie, and everyone else of Living Word Studios, bringing Dead home. Let everyone know about this film.
Yep.
Tell your family, your friends. What an awesome, great movie, comedy, heartfelt. This team put they put everything into this. And by the leadership of Micah, y'all saw what we saw. Make sure you check it out.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Love you all.
Thank you, Michael.
And
Thank
once
you.
again, we will
Thanks,
we'll
man.
be sending out the IMDb link for the review. That would mean the world to us. So you all have a great night and enjoy your weekend.
Thank
God
you.
bless